There's a lot of sides to Summerlines, but on top of it all, she's mostly a gamer that spends most of her free time diving into unique worlds and adventures. She's defeated countless foes, from dragons to fairies, and all the way to androids and pirates. She's lived countless lives and even more deaths, but when she's not scouring the realm of a game for fat loots, you can find her doing a plethora of other things. The one thing she likes more than gaming is sleeping. It's another escape to be sure, but who doesn't love a good escape every now and again? It feels like a medicine sometimes. She's an extremely deep sleeper, but she's also a picky sleeper. Falling asleep, there can be no light or noise except for her fan. If that piece is broken, she has a sleepless night unless it's remedied. She doesn't have your everyday dog or cat, but instead a fearless, spoiled, chunky miniature dragon, a bearded one at that. If you disturb his slumber, you can be sure to receive the glare of 1,000 suns. He may be small, but he is incredibly mighty, and you can be sure to receive a mortal wound by his claws if you go against his wishes. Speaking of pets, she currently has no idea how many pets she has. With her steadily increasing collection of terrariums, new creatures and plants seem to appear every day. Lupus and Boots, the flappers that are currently hiding, being her favorite at the moment. Don't tell Leopold. She's a head bartender at her job and has been told she can make a mean margarita. Her signature drink is something she likes to call, following the theme it seems, dragon blood with Bacardi, lime juice, cranberry juice, and tonic. She spends more time than she's willing to admit here and puts up with a lot of drunk weirdos. Walks are another one of her favorite pastimes. The joy she gets when someone brings up a walk is paramount to that of a golden retriever. Her eyes grow wide, her voice gets high-pitched, and she immediately races for the door. She loves nature, and if she can't or is too lazy to walk, one can often find her on her porch with some tea and a book. Summer seems to change like the seasons, pun intended. Depending on her mood, you could get Happy Summer, a happy-go-lucky ditzy girl who goes into any situation guns blazing. This is when she's the most adventurous and daring, also one of the only types of summer who isn't insanely shy about new human interaction. There is also Drummer, or Drunk Summer. She can only be described as extremely bubbly. She's a bit clumsier than usual, she never backs down from a challenge, and normally gets in way over her head. Attention seems to be a drug for this type of summer, and she's the most fun and social, yet annoying summer. Normal, or neutral summer, is the summer that one would normally see in class. She keeps her cards close to her chest and doesn't put what she deems unnecessary information out into the world. She doesn't really talk unless she has something to say. She's shy and doesn't like a whole lot of attention pointing her way. This summer doesn't really occur outside of class or outside of boring alone time. She's focused to a point, or at least really good at pretending to be. Then there's Distractible Summer, where it seems like you can't get her to focus on one thing. This summer likes to pop up when there's an overwhelming amount of things that need to get done, and yet, was that spot there before? She hasn't vacuumed for a while and should probably do that. You know, I think if she tried that boss battle one more time, just maybe she could beat it. And the last extremely frequent summer one can get is Sad Summer. Some days there's no longer a summer and there's just sad. It's days like these where she thinks his hugs are magic. The only other thing you need to know about Summer is she loves crab ragoons. And if you ever want to get on her good side, you should get her crab ragoons. But that's pretty much what makes Summer Summer. Who she is, what she likes. She's just your average girl who loves sleeping, walking, video games, and crab ragoons. And who's just trying to get through school while struggling with life. That's Summer.